Hi, I'm Chef Steve. Welcome to the Care Kitchen, where we cook with kindness. This program is brought to you by ComForCare and At Your Side, and ComForCare and At Your Side provides personal care for people throughout the United States and Canada. I'm Chef Steve here with our program, Care Kitchen, 1 p.m. Eastern every Thursday, right here, working on recipes from the Care Kitchen cookbook, as well as just experimenting and talking about ingredients and managing ingredients and talk about budgeting, talk about nutrition, and everything that's related to cooking for older adults, where we have certain issues and certain ideas that we need to consider when we're doing that. So today's program is a lot of fun because we're going to feature fresh vegetables. This is a vegetable stir fry, and it's in the Care Kitchen cookbook. Very simple recipe using all of the wonderful ingredients that summer brings to us this time of the year. So I'm going to show you some of these veggies, and then we're going to get started, and we're going to cook a vegetable stir fry. So we've got some sugar snap peas here, which I really love. These come out, and they're kind of like a snow pea, but they have a little more sweetness and a little more crunch, so they're great. Of course, carrots. Carrots are great this time of the year. These are some beautiful organic carrots from a local garden, which is always nice if you can get them. I have some beautiful peppers here. I have a red pepper, an orange pepper, and a yellow pepper, and I've cut that already up in strips, so they're ready to go. And then I have some nice broccoli florets here, and they're ready to go in the pan. And then we're going to start cooking. And then for garnish, I have some chopped scallions, and we're going to serve it on some brown rice. Now, one of the reasons that we use brown rice, and again, it's preference, whatever someone likes, but brown rice does have an added benefit of extra fiber. So especially if someone has to watch sugar and glycemic index, this is a much slower burning sugar than straight white rice, which is a fast burning carb. And that's what can raise blood sugar more quickly than something that takes time to digest and has the fiber. So the fiber is definitely a benefit, and that's why we use the brown rice. Okay. I am going to, in a minute here, get started cooking and make our stir fry. And, I just want to mention, you can use a wok, you can use a pan. It really doesn't matter. Basic ingredients, soy sauce, ginger, and garlic. And you'll see those in the recipe. It's a quick meal, and I'll explain to you the process as I start to cook it. And then we're going to come back. We're going to serve it up on a nice bed of brown rice, take a look at it, and give it a taste. So let's get cooking. Okay, so we're going to get started cooking our vegetable stir fry today. We've got lots of beautiful vegetables out here, and they're all going to go in our stir fry. This stir fry recipe is in the Care Kitchen cookbook, and it's a basic stir fry recipe using fresh ingredients. There also is a version in the cookbook if you want to use frozen. But I love this time of the year because of the bounty of all the fresh, beautiful vegetables. And we can really make a colorful dish. And of course, that's part of presentation. We eat with our eyes. Freshness, nice smells, serving temperature, and proper portion size. So I'm going to get started cooking here. First thing I'm going to do is bring my pan up to heat. Now you can do this in a large saute pan. You can also do this traditionally in a wok. And what I find is I'm usually not making large quantities, so I really don't need a wok. I mean, obviously if you're cooking for a family, it's different. But, in this type of cooking where we're focusing on cooking smaller meals, cooking smaller batches, and keeping the variety and the freshness and the quality up, because as older adults age, the appetites get diminished. So we don't need to make the portions quite as large. So anyway, the pan is heating up. I'm going to use a little olive oil. I like olive oil. You can use any type of oil that you want here. Sometimes you may use a sesame oil. Sometimes you may just use a canola oil, a plain oil. But I do like the flavor, that little hint of the olive oil flavor. And of course, olive oil is a monounsaturated fat, one of the healthiest oils that we can have in our diet. And it's one of many. And really the key to proper nutrition is variety. Have a little bit of this and a little bit of that, everything in moderation. Okay, so when we do a stir fry, we have to be cognizant that certain vegetables take longer to cook than others. So we have carrots here. They're going to take the longest to cook. So once this pan is a little bit warmed up, which it's getting there, I'm going to throw some of our carrots in. Now, a little pro tip, if you're trying to get this accomplished and you don't want to take the time, or you happen to have some cooked carrots in the fridge, one of the things you can do to speed up the process is just cook the carrots in the microwave for a couple of minutes, soften them up, and then throw them in. And, this may be something, too, that the person you're cooking for may require that the food be a little softer, because stir-fry vegetables tend to be on the crunchy side, and maybe we have to be cognizant of the fact that maybe we need to soften them up a little bit so that that person we're cooking for can enjoy it. Okay, so we've got our carrots working here in our oil, and next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to throw some peppers in. I have these beautiful, you can see, these beautiful red, orange, and yellow peppers. Cut them up in strips, and we'll just throw a few strips of each in there and let those cook up a little bit. You see, this is really kind of a very casual cooking activity, and it's fun. And this is the kind of thing where you can select the vegetables, the ones that are fresh, the ones you have on hand. Maybe you've taken a trip with the person in your care to the farmer's market and you've picked up some great vegetables, and this is a perfect fresh preparation to try. It's really lots of fun. So the next thing I'm going to put in is the broccoli. Broccoli, again, this is another pro tip. You can blanch this, just cook it a little bit for a minute or two if you want to make it softer. So put a few broccoli florets in. Okay, we've got our broccoli in there, got our carrots, got our 3 colored peppers in there. It really looks very colorful and delicious, and it smells really nice too. And you can see how those vegetables, as they hit the heat and start to cook, the color changes. You notice that the broccoli gets greener. The carrots get more orange. The flavor, the color comes out of the vegetable along with the flavor. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put in our sugar snap peas. These are really a wonderful thing this time of the year, sugar snaps. And they're kind of like snow peas, but they have a little bit more of a crunch and they're a little sweeter. So we'll just take a handful of those, throw them in there. That looks great. Okay, so now basically we have all of our veggies in the pan. Now we're just going to let it cook for just a minute or two. And then we're going to put our flavorings in. So as far as flavorings go and seasonings, we have some nice fresh ginger here. We'll throw that in. And ginger is one of those great healthy vegetables that has lots of healing properties to it, antioxidant and anti-inflammatory and all the stuff that we need, especially as adults age. Okay, then we have, of course, garlic. And that always flavors it up so nicely. Garlic, and we got that nice sound of everything blending and cooking together. Okay, so now we're at a place where we want to throw a little liquid in to the pan. And this is simple. It's just soy sauce. You can use low sodium if you like. This is regular soy sauce. A little bit of that. And you can smell that come up and steam up, and it is absolutely beautiful. What a nice looking dish. Well, that's as simple as it gets. That's a vegetable stir fry. That's from the Care Kitchen cookbook. And what we're going to do is, and I'm going to show you this on a plate. We're going to garnish it with some fresh scallions that we have here and serve it with some brown rice. So let's get our plating going, and then we'll see what it tastes like. Okay, so we've completed our cooking of the stir fry, and we've got it right here in this pan ready to go, nice and hot, ready. I've got some brown rice, which I just heated up in the microwave briefly, and we're going to just put a little brown rice down on the plate. Usually a portion is around a half a cup. That's a nice sized portion for most people. So we're going to put that there, right on our plate. And then let's get some of our delicious stir fry here. And take a look how colorful that is and how fresh. And it really looks wonderful. And, you know, this is a vegetarian meal, of course. Feel free to add a little bit of chicken, add a little bit of shrimp, anything at all. Get a little extra protein in there. And, you know, you can also have tofu if someone is a veggie and any other things, or just go straight with the vegetables. You know, sometimes the vegetables are just a lot of fun. And that really looks shiny and delicious. Looks so nice, colorful, and just something that you really just want to enjoy. And now what I'm going to do is garnish it with a little bit of chopped scallions, give it a little bit of crunch and freshness, a little extra color, and we'll just clean our rim plate a little bit here. And there is our delicious vegetable stir fry served with brown rice. We've got peppers, 3 types. We've got sugar snap peas, carrots, broccoli. We've got ginger and garlic, and this is going to be great. So I'm going to give it a taste now. I can't wait. It looks so wonderful. Let's see what I got here. Can't get any fresher than that. Really, really delicious. The vegetables are crunchy. The flavor comes through. The soy sauce gives it a little bit of a salt flavor. Of course, you can use reduced sodium if you like. And the brown rice has a nice nutty flavor and adds that fiber. Very enjoyable meal. Make a nice lunch. Make a nice dinner. Of course, you can pair it with any type of protein you'd like. And you can also put some nuts on top, various things of that nature. So this is just great enjoyment, simple cooking with fresh ingredients. That's the Care Kitchen, cooking with kindness, brought to you by ComForCare and at your side every Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern. I love doing these dishes for you, and I hope that you'll join me and try some of these things. You'll find that they're very simple, and you know, it's so great to make a nice activity out of this as well. You know, picking the vegetables, going to a farmer's market, thinking about the cooking, having a conversation with the person that you're caring for, and also for yourself. Enjoy this wonderful, healthy food. I encourage you to cook with kindness. Visit me in the Care Kitchen every Thursday at 1 p.m. You have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you again. Thanks.